Hello everyone. So by now you should have known that Excel can do the analysis automatically for you. It's called analyze data, sort of like generating insight for you, okay, using AI. And I've shown you a couple videos ago that you can do the same thing in ChatGPT. So today we're gonna go head to head, like which application is better. All right, let's start with the Excel. This is the data set that I've asked ChatGPT to generate for me. So it has customer ID, customer name, campaign, products, values, date, and payment method. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Analyze Data. So this is very typical insight. Remember, it's an insight. And one more thing about Excel's insight is that it is going to play with the actual column names. Okay, so it doesn't use generic name. Like if you use the term customer underscore name, it's going to use that as reference. All right. So for examples, you have this date payment underscore method. Okay, it's not very friendly. I mean, you kind of have to like change that once you import it into your sheet, okay, if you really want to use it. So another thing that I notice is that sometimes it's not clear on the get-go, like what's going on here. It's a value by date and payment method. Okay, so I know that I have two payment methods, but what are you saying here? There's an orange one and a blue one, but which one is exactly which? So I kind of have to like click insert to see. Right, so I inserted the pivot chart, and I know that, oh, so the blue one is the catch. Okay, great. What else? One thing that I like though is that it kind of uses the best practice in data visualization. So if you have like an action color, you want to highlight something, you put it in orange and you match that with the color of your title. So this is kind of nice. It has more features, it has more insight to show. So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay. Most of them are just like, like descriptive statistics, right? And there's some observation. I'm sure that if you have more data, it might be able to dig into more insight. This one show like a trend line, okay, that the catch payment is going down. Okay, so this is cool. What else? There's one thing though that I'd like you guys to see here. Customer name Amy Johnson, product hoodies, account for majority of values. All right, fine. Let's go to Amy Johnson. Her ID is 1005. All right. So Excel say that it has a lot of insight. This is one, and you can see that this is another one. Customer ID 005. Product hoodies account for the majority of value. Wait, dude, you're cheating, right? It's the same thing. It's just like different columns. Well, Excel doesn't really understand that. So, well, I don't know. This is what it has in the Excel. All right. So let's go ahead and jump to ChatGPT. I'm going to copy this, and then we're going to go to ChatGPT now. All right. First off, I'm going to have to prompt it. Can I give you data and you find insight? Okay. Well, it's going to keep warning. Great. All right. We're not going to have a high hope here. Let's paste the data here and check. Okay, dude, the observation you find. Okay, great. Finally. Okay, it provides a lot of really interesting insight. Okay, well, the first one is kind of generic, right? Some customer may purchase during multiple sale campaign like John Doe, James Smith, and Mark Wilson. Okay, but it doesn't really say which campaign. So let's go ahead and dig into that. any oh, you know what? Let's take a look here. It says that there are some customers who made purchase in all 4 campaigns. So this is one thing. Every transaction, I'm gonna go ahead and do another descriptive one. Oh my god, you're talking too much. Oh dear, I didn't really expect that. Okay, fine. It should have just spit out the result, right? But let's take a look and try to check this too. I think this would be really interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna uncheck the analyze. So let's take a look at the first one. The first one, it kind of gives the observation first that some customer made purchase during multiple campaign, and I just wonder are there any customer that made purchase in all campaign? So in this case, we're going to use pivot table. I'm going to go ahead and just insert the pivot tables. Okay, and then it's the customer name, it's the campaign, and the value. Okay, so it's true that some customer made purchase in multiple campaigns, such as John Doe, James Smith, and Mark Wilson. So John Doe, James Smith, and Mark Wilson. These 3 folks, they made purchase in multiple campaigns, yes. But when they ask any of them like participated in all campaign, actually not true. Okay, all 4 sale campaign, no, it's not true, right? You can see that this is off. This is totally off. Okay, it's not correct. Let's go back and do this like very descriptive statistic here. I'm going to go back to sheet 1, and then I'm going to just highlight this row. Okay, you know the trick. When you highlight all, you can see that the average is 30.9. Okay, 30.9. But I think that it uses different type of calculation. Okay, so as I check, ChatGPT is trying to explain that, well, you don't give me like the items, so I cannot really do the calculation. But as I check the data that ChatGPT itself has generated for me, you can see that all hoodies are in one value, okay, one price tag. So if I filter everything and I check only hoodies, okay, hoodie has one price, right? If I check on polo has one price, right? Wait, I'm not sure. Let's take a look. No, t-shirt has different price. Oh, so I think this is kind of interesting. So I guess like ChatGPT is trying to think beyond what it is on the face value, right? But I just hope that it just calculates the average for me. I don't care what's the value, right? In that case, it's like overthinking, I believe, right? Because when you highlight them all, you're just gonna end up at 30. And the funny thing is like it doesn't end up the same number. Okay, all this base are not going to be accounting for like 29 point, right? They're not 29 transactions, right? Different number. So I'm not sure why it came up with this. Well, I think you can see that ChatGPT doesn't really give you the right information all the time, but it just gives you some interesting way of posing the question, right? But the answer are most of the time wrong. Some of the general information are fine, but in many cases it's just off so much. Okay, so this is what they call AI hallucination, right? Okay, well, I hope this video helps. Right, thank you for watching.